We played Boston in the playoffs. Bron asked for this, like somebody was like playing lazy on the weak side. He was like, no, he playing lazy. Like it was bothering him. He was trying to drive into that area and that man kept stunting. They call a timeout and Bron says he wanted a shooter in there. We ran it. He threw it in the corner. We hit the three. We getting ready to push. He like, no, walk it down, run it again. Boston quiet as
Wow.
They ain't said shit. They quiet because they like, huh? Like, you gonna tell us all? Like, we know the play. He like, no, don't do that. Stand right there. And when he said it, the man didn't know what to do no more. And I was like, bro, I've never seen power like that, where you know your job and he just told you to play and then stared at you like, it was like chicken. He like, play chicken. You gonna stand there or not? Drove it down the lane, boom. I'm like, hold on. No, we ready, we thirsty. He like, no, walk it down, run it again. Bro, we ran this shit for the whole quarter.
What were you most impressed by when playing with LeBron?
His dedication to defense. I didn't think as the greatest player on the planet that he would give that dedication
You said
to
what?
defense. His dedication to defense.
No, you said something after that.
Oh, no, I said Miami Heat, LeBron James was the greatest player I've ever seen play the game of basketball. When that with that black mask on, I swear to God, I was like, hold on now. This is a different human being.
Wait, hold on.
This is a different human being right here.
Wait,
he was a creative player, I'm sorry. Like, people don't believe me. I saw the man dunk from the free throw line in practice. And we was all under the free throw line. Like, I was like, David Fizdale was like, that's what he do. I was like, dunk from the free throw line on everybody? He's a great player, I'm sorry, man. And he's keep on doing it. And at 38, he's still doing it. We sitting here talking for the past 25 minutes about this man. What are we talking about?
When we was on the bus, Bron basically was like, we gonna go here, we gonna win at home. After we win at home, that was gonna put pressure on them. And then when we get back there, Draymond didn't play. Everybody was like, wait a second, y'all lose superpowers when this man not around? Ain't no pointing at the sky no more. Ain't no tough guys. It ain't nobody tough on y'all team. Nobody wanna fight no more. Like, all y'all completely changed. Their personalities changed. And we was like, that's it. We gonna go at Draymond. Like, we just gonna make him feel like he getting jumped. I didn't say a word to Clay, word to Steph. Like, we was jamming him. We doing all the extra stuff, but any barking, it just felt like 5 people yelling at Draymond Green. And he frustrated all out, but we felt like we had a formula. But Bron turned around with us on that bus and was like, yeah, after we win this, we go back here, the pressure's on them to win. If they don't win, they know we gonna win coming back here. Like, I would never want to play game 7 after I blew a 3-1 lead.
I give a lot of love to J.R. Smith for the block, because kind of J.R. set the stage for it. I was going up to dunk, but J.R. almost swiped it. I'm a swipe down guy, so I would have got it. But the way he swiped down, I had to move the ball out of the way. I would have had to dunk it like this, like backwards. So I had to move the ball, and then I had to readjust my body, and I was like, yo, you got to just make the layup. They had a code, the defense for LeBron's teams would have a code. Just run in front of the offensive player and slow him down just so LeBron could catch up. When I went up to lay it up, it really sounded like an M80, you know, like fireworks. It was like, boom. And that was like, I felt him block it, like not on my body, but this the vibration on the backboard. It was like, boom. I was like, oh, what was that? Like, I didn't see him block it. I just heard boom, and I heard ooh, and I was like, yo, I didn't even know he blocked. I'm like, what the hell just happened? That was loud, and then the play kept going. I'm like, damn, he clinked it up, man. That was one of the best plays I ever seen too. Like, I'm a fan just as much as any of you.
I didn't grow up in the times like where our parents can tell us about the hate that they experienced by being black in America. I didn't grow up in those times, but I grew up in the times where I went back to Cleveland with LeBron. And I'm gonna tell you what I experienced. I experienced hate by being black in America. That was crazy. Now, mind you, I played in Cleveland. Everything was cool when I went back there. But that moment, dog, people who was talking about my mama, in a way, I ain't never seen nobody talk about my mama.
That crowd was crazy.
Besides the finals, that's the second best performance I've ever seen LeBron James, personally, that I've watched. At Boston and at Cleveland. We got on the elevator at the hotel before, when we was going to get breakfast in the morning, and there was people on the elevator with LeBron shirts on. It was LeBron and us on the elevator. And I'm looking at dude like, how are you processing strangers that don't know you? They're buying t-shirts and they're celebrating, saying F you. So I'm just watching this man. I've never seen a performance like that with this man went out there. Did he have 40 in the third? Did he go out there and hit 40 in the third and sit down in the fourth?
Yeah, it was something ridiculous.
It was crazy.
That Miami Bron and that second Cleveland Bron, he controlled everything from top to bottom. When you stepped on that floor, it was tough, bro. He one of the greats for a reason.
Listen, man, I've never won a playoff game against him.
We know.
I've been in 4 series with this man. I got swept 4 times.
I got a couple wins up.
Listen, one time we was up 30. I swear to God, we was up 30. I was playing for the Pacers. The only year I played for the Pacers. We up 30, game 3. I'm like, I finally beat this dude, bro. He walking in halftime said, we good, y'all. Everybody keep their head up. They were down 8 in the third quarter. I looked at them, I said, it's over. So they're gonna beat us, bro. I'm doing everything in my power not to look like Paul. Shoot the ball, man. Take us home. I just want one win. I knew he wasn't gonna beat him, but damn, I just wanted one.
Just one, yeah.
You asking a real serious question about is a 40-year-old man declining? He's 40. I mean, he still makes it look like it's easy. He's just smarter now, right? He's not, doing what he did when he was in his 20s. He declined a long time. He's been declined. He's 40.
And you get a triple-double in 2024 against these 22, 23-year-olds. They should be embarrassed.
Like
they should be embarrassed.
When we played, MJ when he was on the Wizards, he averaged 20, right? A dude who couldn't jump really no more, but he's still getting his shot off because he knows that I'm Michael Jordan. You're gonna jump. You're gonna try to do all this extra stuff, and I'm gonna just use your youth against you. And that's all this is. He's just using his youth against you.
But 40-year-old doing this triple-double on you, because then you looking at him like, he must be God or somebody. He must be out of this world. What you talking about? Play hard. You're not playing like you want to stop him. You playing like you want to autograph after the game.
We're in Golden State. We always eat dinner as teammates. And Bron was like, yeah, I'll be right back. Where you going? Bron go to the Four Seasons Health Club and start getting on the Versa Climber. Like right before game, is it 5, 6? Like he go, I got to simulate my first quarter. What? Like he come back sweating, eat his meal like he was locked in. We weren't rattled because we knew it was game plan mistakes. If you break it down on the film, once we get those, we just take it game by game plan mistakes. We get those done. We got our first one and we did it 48 minutes. And when Bron go dark, he don't see all the noise of what everybody's saying or the numbers, or he's not watching the news, he's not watching ESPN. He dark to all that. So it's just basketball and what we got to get done. And you just took one game in itself. And then Draymond got kicked out the other one and we took another game. And then at that point in time, the momentum's in your favor. Right. They just trying not to lose. They're not trying to win. They just trying not to lose. And it got real shaky. Then you find yourself on Father's Day in Golden State for the NBA championship.
Who's closer to the GOAT? Is it Mahomes to Brady or LeBron James to Michael Jordan?
LeBron already the GOAT.
Please.
LeBron the GOAT.
No, he's not.
Is Patrick Mahomes closer to Tom Brady or is Michael Jordan closer to GOAT James?
That is a blasphemous question. I can't find anybody else our age that would say such a thing other than you.
Then he won't call you back or send you no shoes. But I buy my own shoes. GOAT James is where it's at. Because you keep on talking about all that right there. Right. We're about to have 40,000, 11,000, 11,000, 40,000 points, 11,000 rebounds, 11,000 assists. Right. With anybody.
Oh, please. You've been in the league since you were 17 years of age.
That's not my fault. What I'm going to do about those years in Washington? That should take off for something.
Excuse me. You talk about when he was 40? When he was 40 and he was just trying to get ownership of the team, that's what we going to hold against him? How many three-peats does LeBron have on his resume?
He got none.
Thank you.
We talk about the GOAT, man. He might be the GOAT. I don't see nobody passing him. I remember being in my first All-Star game in Philly. We in the locker room and, we talking to reporters and they was like, man, have y'all heard of this kid? The chatter was like, have you heard of this kid named LeBron James? He a high school phenom. He's so good, he could probably start in this All-Star game. And I was like, so I sat up and was like, what? I'm looking around, I'm like, they go AI, kick ticket, Shaq. I had to really sit up and say, it's a kid out there in high school this good. So a lot of NBA guys was going out, flying out to see this play. Then just to see pressure that was put on him coming into the league and to live up to those expectations, because they was like, he could be the greatest to ever play the game. And you like, man, they giving this kid this already? Came in with a nickname King out the jump. I ain't never seen that. For him to live up to it and probably surpass the expectations, that's tough, because nobody in our league has ever had to deal with these type of expectations coming in.
Who's Karl Anthony Towns GOAT?
But man, that man Bron different. Bron's the best player we've ever seen, talent-wise. When we just talk about pure talent, intangible size, like to be the best basketball player, you got to have all these different things. And look how he's done it with the scrutiny, the criticism, and everything. I mean, Bron's the best player we've seen. Both hands. Now he's developed that three-point shot really well. Defended at a high level for all those years. Athleticism was the best you got in the NFL. I don't know, could still jump as high as he was. At speed, all that, like competitiveness, got the wins. Bron is the best basketball player we've ever seen, talent-wise.